the finish line. Check the radio, pit crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet, not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Crank it up. Finger to the sky and a green light shining bright. The only thing I have in mind is the finish line. Check the radio, pit crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet, not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up. the finish line. Check the radio, pit crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet, not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Crank it up. Finger to the sky.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the VBR Racing Network, presented in part by W Energy. Good evening, everyone. Michael Bollinger on the booth tonight as we bring you to Atlanta for the McCullough Motorsports Little Dog Big Dog Series. They're currently gridding up now. Here's a look at your starting grid. On the pole, number 1 will be Talon Smith, Cole Spencer. Wakes up on number 1. Number 2 will be Jeff Merrick and Tyler Vickery. Number 3 will be Garrett Maines and Christopher Carter. Number 4 will be Tyler Ainsworth and Cole Cookie. Number 5 will be Ron Morris Jr. and Ethan Epkett. And finishing out your field, number 6 will be David Sheets and Zach Range. You know, Cody Nagels and John Ward will make up row number 7. Row number 8 will be Austin Green and Richard Elliott. Here, row number 10 will be Joshua McCullough and Kenneth McCullough Jr. Right now, your field will be Danny Barnes. And that is your starting lineup. And here's a look at your race day info here at Atlanta. Hampton, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. 78 degrees Celsius, 78 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% humidity, clear skies, and let's get ready to go racing. As the pace car is off. And let's get ready to go racing. Into turns 3 and 4. Going down the front straightaway and headed into turns 3 and 4. As we're going down the rear straightaway, that quiet little rumble you fans here about to hear, you hear is about to turn to loud roar, as this is 87s. And it is 120 laps to distance. Let's get ready to go racing. As fans are on their feet, headed down to pit lane. Pace got into pit lane, and we are underway at Atlanta. Smith out front early, followed by Vickery, Merrick, Carter. Into turns 3 and 4. We're green. Smith holds on to a lead. 0.9 second lead. 1 lap on the board out of 120. So I guess I'm not talking much. I'm still trying. I'm just getting over a cold here. I'm gonna try to talk as much as I can here. It's gonna be a little tough here, as I'm also solo tonight as well. Smith, Vickery, Merrick, out to a multi-car lead here at Atlanta. Sorry about having no pre-race show here. I was busy getting everything set up, but how do you guys like our new intro we have here on the BBR? And Smith still up front. Good battle here in the back of the pack though as well. Town Smith still up front. Look at our new ticker we have now too. How do you guys think of it so far? New leader, by the way, race fans. Merrick, your new race leader. 7 laps on the board out of 120. This is new Atlanta too. Things are gonna be pretty interesting here in new Atlanta with these 87s too. I just noticed it was new Atlanta. I thought it was old Atlanta at first because this is at night. Yeah, I am kind of seeing how it is new Atlanta now because the wall's a different color. Super Speedway configuration as well. Like I said, sorry if it's not as much commentary as I normally would put on here, as I'm still trying to get over this cold here I'm having. Let's get a look at the back here. In the back, looks like we have the double of Elliott, Richard Elliott, in the back with the 15 of range. Just riding it out, playing it safe. There's more into a look of a field of Austin Green here, the pack that they're running in. Gonna go on board with Austin Green here next lap. This time by, and let's see what he sees, so you guys can see how tough these Ason's out of drive. And right now we're on board with Talon Smith right now. Austin Green, my bad. Like he's part of the Ghost Racing Network as well. Fellow broadcaster. Austin Green coming to you live out of Melbourne, Florida. And you kind of see how difficult these 87s are? You rode on board with Austin Green. Merrick still up front. No cautions yet either. It looks like this might come down to a fuel mileage race. Maybe. Yeah, at Atlanta. Who knows what's gonna happen? Just look at your track map how spread out everyone is starting to get right now. As there are only 12 laps coming to 12 laps on the board here this time by. 11 laps complete, coming to 12 laps this time by. I wouldn't think so yet, Usama, as this is just getting started. Only 12 laps into a 120 lap battle here at Atlanta. Things are still gonna start getting dicey though. 87s, new asphalt. Things can get dicey here. It's gonna get starting to get dicey now too, as a single file mainly here. Going to double file here. New battle for the lead. Smith and Merrick battling it out for the lead, but Merrick doesn't have the help as he's gonna fall back down to second. And fall back down to the low lane. Try to look for some more help for another run. Merrick gets loose, trying to make a battle. Battle on the low side for the lead. Still battling for the lead here in 3 and 4. Battle's getting more intense too, as you guys can tell. Racing is getting interesting here. 15 laps on the board, coming to 16 on the board this time by. Sorry about that, guys. Merrick still holding on to his lead. But Cody Nagels starting to make his way into the big stands. He's up tonight, plus 4 positions here. Zach Range running his own race. Looks like he's slow. Looks like he might be having some issues as he's minus 6 positions since the last race, since the start. Bob Morris Jr. running his own little race here as he's minus 2 spots in that number 76 car. Talon Smith and Jeff Merrick right now battling it out for the lead as a side by side for the lead. Huge battle for the lead between the first 5 cars. Smith right now up to Talon Smith holding on to the lead just at the moment. 20 laps on the board this time by. No, with 19 laps on the board this time by. 19 laps complete, coming to 19 laps. 19 laps are complete. 1 lap 20 here out of 120. We're about to have 100 to go. 13 way up the track, and that's the 13 of Christopher Eckhart. Christopher Carter. The 13, way up the track in 1 and 2. Smith, Merrick, Croak, Koki. Sorry if I don't say that right. Up front. Now we should be seeing pit stops here pretty soon. There's a stint length here as we're at 20 laps around the stint length. Now we're at 20 laps on the stint length. That was on lap 21. So I know pit stops are coming. Coming soon. Side by side battle for the lead up front. Top 4 battling for the lead. All Chevys, 1 Pontiac, 1 Buick, 1 Ford, battling it out for the top spot. Who's gonna win tonight? I think I'm resting my voice for just a moment here. As I am still getting better. I also have a headache right now. I'm battling now too. Ooh, we have 1 car loose. Battle for the lead. The 61 takes the lead. Corey Cookie is now your race leader. Fifteen range is now 2 laps down. He has an issue. It's like was in the pits trying to fix it. He's 2 laps down. Last car on first car on the lead lap is Barnes. Who's the last car on the lead lap? Koki, your leader right now. He's pulled out to 2/10 of a second lead over Rains. Eka, Merrick, Smith, Carter, your top 6. Arnsworth, Green, Nagels, McCullough Jr., your captain. By 219th. As I'm not in the race, as I accidentally loaded in as a driver, so we're not going to count me. And I'm just the broadcaster joining you guys giving you guys the action in the booth. Good battle with Tyler Vickery. Because he's battling the 92 of John Ward for 13th to 14th. Nice thing is 87 is going to be pretty fast on Talladega and Daytona as they get close to 200. Let's see how fast they can go here on New Atlanta. About $158. buck 58 in the turns. Looks like maybe a buck 80 in the straights. Normally these 87s can go about 200, a little over 200 at Talladega and Daytona down there, long straightaways. You see, they don't even have enough time to reach those speeds. Buck 90 looks like buck 89 is the highest we'll more likely be seeing here at Atlanta. Look at your weather info yet again. No, that's his input he's putting on this race right now. That's what battle for the lead right now with Cole Cricky right now. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that wrong yet again. Koki still hold on to his race lead. No cautions yet. I'm surprised single file multiple packs. 30 laps out of 20. Out of 120. .32 left on the board this time by. Koki still holding on to his slim lead. Richard Elliott in the back right now. In mixed packs right now. That's what you'd more than likely expect at Atlanta. Mixed packs. As here's a look at the different packs you guys can see here tonight. Here's the main pack, the top 9. Oh, three-way battle for the lead. It's like the Ford of Garrett Manus. He's now your race leader. But this has been a good battle for the lead here. These are going to be burning their stuff up faster though, and they have to pit sooner. I think these 87s might be able to get roughly around 50 to 68 laps here, because the Cup guys get about 68 here. Oh, trouble. Snow grain just swapped. Minor wall contact. This is a 4-car breakaway right here. Main pack's a 10-car breakaway, single file. It's gonna be, who knows when the caution's gonna fall. If we do see a caution tonight. And when will pit stops fall? That's gonna be another question too. We'll answer all those soon when pit stops get ready to happen. And when will they happen? 36 laps in out of 120. Things are getting interesting. Don't go anywhere. Things are getting interesting. Still a 4-car breakaway up here front, turning to a 3-car breakaway. Garrett Manus, Stewie Race Leader, Tyler Vickery, and Zach Range have fallen to be multiple laps down. Pit stops are underway. We got about 40 laps of fuel here. That should mean about another 1 or 2 more stops here. 1 to 2 more stops here to finish this thing out here. Kenneth McCullough Jr. cycles up to be a new race leader, as he still has yet to pit. He has pitted or he has yet to pit, but he's still up front. Coming up on some lap traffic of the 15 now. That's a 15. Kenneth McCullough Jr. comes down to pit lane. Talon Smith cycles back out to up front. He still has a 15 of Range, who falls back to being a 1 lap down. Talon Smith still holding on to a lead. Garrett Manus in the 18, right behind him. Cole Kirky, Ethan Eckhart, Christopher Carter, Tyler Vickery, Tony Nagels, Trevor Arnsworth, Joshua McCullough, and Jeff Merrick, your top 10. And guys, sorry about all the lack of commentary here tonight, as I'm trying to save my voice, as I'm still slowly getting better as the days go on. Why don't we go ahead and let's go crank it up. We welcome you back here live to Atlanta Motor Speedway. Tyler Smith still up front as we are nearing 50 laps on the board out of 120 laps here. Like I said, sorry about the lack of commentary tonight as I'm still getting better from battling a cold all either allergies or a cold all last week. Just now starting to get where I've been able to speak, but this is one of the days I've felt the greatest out of all of them. Still, Tyler Smith still holding on to a slim lead as now that the field's all broken up. Take a look at the track map to see where everybody is. You see? And caution will appear. The 15 involved. Let's take a look at what happened with the 15. First caution of the night. Let's watch the 15 and see what happened. 15 into the wall, rides the wall. Still there on the wall, still there on the wall. And caution's out. Right there. That brings out the caution for the car coming to a complete stop on the track. One more time on board with Christopher McCullough, see what he saw on this whole incident. This is on board with Christopher McCullough. As he just saw it go by and the rest of it happened in his rearview mirror. That is the VBR What Happened replay. Presented by W Energy. First caution of the night, lap 54 out of 120. Now, Carlos, you really shouldn't be saying that about people because you don't know if people why I'm quiet tonight. I've been explaining it multiple times, Carlos, so you shouldn't be talking like that, people. About people's broadcast. Pit stops underway here on the first caution of the night. Means it's time to stack. We rack them and stack them. One more time. Let's get ready to go back racing. Once again, sorry guys about this lack of commentary tonight, as I'm still not feeling that great right now. I'm battling a massive headache right now as well, so I'm doing the best I can here tonight. What's it? Some solo late night, fully full cookie. Leads them back down to the green. We're back green. We're back underway here at Atlanta. 56 laps of 120. Let's go back racing. Cookie, Manis, Eckert, McCullough Jr. As they're all starting to separate yet again. And cold tires too. You don't want to be aggressive early on cold tires. I learned that the hard way one time as well. Range of the 15 still in the pits. Looks like he's had major damage done to his number 15 time machine. '17 now trying to work on passing the 03 of Kenneth McCullough, and that's the 17 of Urquhart. Well, they're trouble. They're 2x2 down the backstretch. Presley got 57 laps in before without a caution. Let's see how many what? 57 laps, no caution, 120 laps on the 120 laps of distance, 58 laps on the board this time by. Now the 12, now at the Garrett Manus in the 18, the 12 on your screen here. Working on the leader now of the 16 of Crookie. He hangs him out to dry. And Manus, your new race leader. Contact with the wall. I don't know who that is, but there is contact with the wall here. As we stay green. Side by side for the lead here. Things are getting dicey. 3 wide for the lead going into 3 and 4. These 87s, I don't think you want to be going 3 wide just yet. John Ward now makes his way up front. John Ward, your new race leader, 60 laps out of 120. Still 3 wide behind him. Battling for the lead between Nagels, Ward, Manus now. Battling it out for the top 3. Cody Nagels up front in the 6 now. Things are getting dicey. Will we see another cash in? Will we keep this thing green the rest of the way? We will find out. 61 laps on the board, coming to 62 this time by. Nagel is still holding on to his lead here. Lap 63 of 120. Here's a look at the McCullough Jr. of Joshua McCullough and the 17. And Jeff Merrick. Ethan Eckhart, my bad, battling it out now. As you can see, the field's starting to separate yet again, even more now. w.gg, BBI24, check out 10% off your order. Cody Nagel's still up front. Caution will fly yet again. Well, I was taking a quick breather yet again. Caution will fly. Whoopsie, you guys don't need to be seeing that. Only I do. Caution will fly yet again. Let's watch it one way. Let's watch it in slow motion. Like Cody Nagel's in the 6 and the 89 were both involved. And that's the 89 of Trevor Arnsworth. Right here's where they make contact between the 6 and the 89. And swings out the second caution of the night. 89 gets loose. Cody Nagels can't get around it as 89 gets loose, spins it. Cody Nagels makes contact. Caution will fly. Take a look at it one more time on board with Cody Nagels in the 6. So I'll put it at full speed. That looks like that hurt. But here it is out of the corner. Ow. Yet again, a nice Hulk Hogan paint too. There's a look on board of Trevor Arnsworth as well. Riding with Cody Nagels. The touch, they make contact. He's in the brakes then. Eye contact with Cody Nagels yet again. And into the wall he goes. Pit stops yet again. Lap 69 out of 120 brings out the second caution. I agree, let's go Vickery. Lisa Winner says, let's go Vickery. By any chance, Lisa, is he related to a Jeffrey Vickery? Because I know of a Jeffrey Vickery. I just got done dealing with him on another league before I'd come to this broadcast. Jeffrey Vickery's not a bad guy at all, but Tyler Vickery. Are they related by any chance? As Lisa Winter does say, let's go Vickery. This is the second caution of the night. Comes out on lap 68. Comes out around lap 68.7. What's up on the pace car this time, by? We're going green. Heath Job. Well, thanks for clearing that up for me, Tyler. I just thought you guys were because of the same name. Thanks for cleaning that up for me, Tyler. Anyway, lights off on the pace car. Heath Job says, let's go Wyatt and Barnes. As lights off on the pace car, fans back on their feet. We're back ready to go green. We're back. We're green as we're in 3 and 4 now. Fans back on their feet. Going back green, lap 71. A little over halfway now. And pitter patter. That quiet little rumble you guys about to hear is about to turn into a loud roar that's about to get breezy here at Hot Atlanta yet again. So race fans, hold on to your hats as we are back racing here at Atlanta. Vickery spins the tires. Vickery still holds on to his lead. Vickery, Ward, Smith, Morris, Manus, top 5 on the restart. So Grange has some issues still as he's still in pit lane. Heath Job says, hands on the wheel, Tyler. I don't know what happened there. But Talon Smith now pulls back out to the lead. Tyler Vickery behind him. Pulling up, trying to battle with Garrett Maines is John Ward. Tyler Vickery falling back just a little bit as he has no help on the inside lane as the whole outside lane now is trying to prevail. Vickery starting to lose spots now. 3 wide and 3 and 4, 3 wide and 3 and 4. Vickery. McCullough. Ward in the wall. Ward saves it, almost causes a big wreck. He saves it, they all save it, but still great. Lap 73 on the board this time by. 76 slides up the track, almost into the wall. Still green. 76 holds it off the wall. Oh, thanks for clearing that up for me, Heath Joe. I thought it was because he went into the wall, but wall pretty hard in the turn. Thanks for clearing that up for me. With McCullough now to second, and he's 03. He's up 16 spots here. Joshua McCullough. John Ward. Austin Green, voice of the Ghost Racing Network. With McCullough, Talon Smith battling it out right now. As you can see, we're starting to get separated into... I know what she meant after he said, where he just said Heath Job. You still in the race, Heath? You guys can see on the track map here, everyone's starting to get separated out yet again. Hey Joe Bose, do you want to come help me in the booth here tonight as I'm still not 100% yet? I'm needing some help tonight so I can rest my voice a little bit. The 2 guys way in the back now, way off the pack, and that looks like that is a 6. That's Cody Naggles in the 89 way in the back right now. It's the winter, I'm just calling it as I see it. Vickery's putting up a good race. He just had a bad restart and everyone else pitted. It doesn't look like he pitted while everyone else did. This is a tough track. You can do anything right now. There's still a lot of racing left. He's trying to save right now as well. Keith McCullough Jr., your new race leader. Good front pack here. It looks like it's top 5 up front here. Side by side, McCullough up top. Jeff Merrick now back into the lead. Talon Smith, McCullough Jr., Garrett Manus. Kenneth McCullough Jr., top 5. Battle for second. 3 wide and 3 and 4 for second. McKenna McCullough Jr. up top. He's loose. He saves it. Now he has this, but now Joshua McCullough behind him now as well. We're separating. 40 laps to go here at Atlanta. Nagels, last car on the lead lap. Top 5. Merrick, Manus, Smith, McCullough Jr., McCullough. The top 5. Battling hard up front. Side by side for the lead. 16 and 18 are battling it out. The 12 on your screen, the 18 on the ticker, 12 on your screen. Up top in the 60. That's Merrick. Manus is in the 18, but the 12 on your screen, we have Smith, McCullough Jr. rounding out your top 5. Deckert, Croak, Green, Sheets, and Elliott rounding out your top 10. Mains, is that how you say it? Yeah, Mains. Sorry if I was pronouncing all that wrong. Still to do some of these guys' names. It's broadcasting if we it takes us some time to learn some of these guys' names. I learned. Mains still holding on to his lead as he's up 4 spots here in his Ford. We can't count out Talon Smith in the Pontiac, Jeff Burke in the Buick. We also can't count out the McCulloughs either, or Croak. Seeing guys, sorry about the lack of commentary. I'm still not 100%. I gotta go refill my water, so enjoy the sounds of iRacing one more time. we welcome you back to Atlanta Motor Speedway, Atlanta. Lap 90 on the board out of 120. Sorry about that longer crank it up here as I had to go refill my water bottle. Garrett Main's up front, right, holding on to his lead, but Talon Smith right behind him. Multiple groups this track has broken up into. That's what you'd more than likely expect at Atlanta. Not just one big pack. I also didn't know what to expect with these 87s. This is the first time I've ever seen them at Atlanta too. The new Atlanta, I should say. Look, we have one slow, one coming off the pit lane, coming out of pit lane. I don't know who that is yet. I believe that was... We have more in pit lane. That's Cody Nagels. He's in the pits. Trevor Arnsworth. He's out still. Morris Jr. Tyler Vickery. David Sheets. John Ward. Richard Elliott. Danny Barnes, Joshua McCullough, Kenneth McCullough, Ethan Urquhart, Austin Green, Corey Cook, Jeff Merrick, Talon Smith, and Garrett Maines. Lap 93 out of 120. .96 laps on the board here. Talon Smith, your new ace. Talon Smith still holding on to the lead. Garrett Maines. Yeah, Maines right behind him. Let's wait on board with Austin Green here for a lap again. Smith still out front. Nagels and Arnsworth side by side. Here's another look at Vickery. Kenneth McCullough Jr. Croaky, how you say it? Sorry if I'm pronouncing that one wrong as well, guys. McCullough Jr. Joshua McCullough in the black number 3. Mm. 20 laps to go. Rush hour kicking in now, guys. Question is, will we see another caution flag in the final 20 laps? We will find out. Pit stops are happening. Green in the pits. Ward was in the pits. He's a pitch strategy with Stitling. His look at pitch strategy for you guys. And your leader comes in. Town Smith, he's coming in for his final stop of the evening. It's getting dicey here. Merrick into pit lane. That should round out your pit strategy too. Arnsworth last to pit. Yeah, Mains. Gonna cycle back up front. I'm just cycling through different drivers right now as the whole field's all split up right now. And now Arnsworth, your race leader right now, as he's yet to pit. Once he does pit, Garrett Mains will take the lead. Will recapture the race lead. And now Carter, Sheets, Burns, and Morris are your lap down cars. McCullough is your last car on the lap. Looks like Arnsworth is slow on the track. He's still your race leader. Garrett Mains slowly catching him though. Smith as well. Arnsworth pulls on pit lane. Garrett Mains, your new race leader. Callum Smith right behind him. Followed by Brian Urquhart and John Ward, and Jeff Merrick, your top 5. I was in that 13 to go. It's Maine, Smith, Urquhart, Ward, Merrick, McCullough, Green, Elliott, Vickery, Crookie, your top 10. Main's out front. 9 laps to go here. Smith, Urquhart, top 3. Ward, Merrick, round out your top 5. McCullough, Green, Richard Elliott, Corey Cookie, and Tyler Vickery, round out your top 10. Caution! We will have another restart. What happened? Let's find out. Anyone know where the caution happened? What part of the track and who was involved? We found it. Juan Morris Jr. involved into this wreck. It looks like it's just a single car wreck. Juan Morris Jr. loose off a 2 into the wall. Caution will fly. As he came to a rest on the track. Tough break for him. One more time on his onboard to see what happened. Slow it down. That's exactly what happened. Loose off a 2. Hard into the inside wall. Ow. Our caution at 8 to go. Let's go ahead and talk to one of the drivers here. Let's talk to Austin Green. Austin Green, Mike on the booth, do you have a copy? So I gotta ask you, how's it feel being down there instead of in the booth like you normally are? How's the car track combination? Because when you think 87s, you think old Atlanta. How does it feel with new Atlanta? Well, good luck to you, Green, on this final restart. Hope to see you in victory lane. And that was Austin Green. Voice of the Ghost Racing Network. Lights off on the pace car. Let's get ready to go back green. This is gonna be a 6-lap shootout, racemans. Of 87 racing action. Fans on the feet for the final time. Pace car off. Barney has a green flag in his hand. Ready to go back green. Let's turn the rumble into a roar as the pedals down to the metal. We're back racing here in Atlanta. Green flag is back out by Barney the Flagman. Mains still holds on to his lead as he's starting to pull away now. Eric, Urquhart, Smith, Merrick, McCullough, Green, Cookie, Elliott, Vickery, Ward. All trying to catch up now. What a block by Mains. Coming to 5 laps to go here. Now it's crunch time. The 51 in the wall. That's 51 to Smith. He's in the wall in 3 and 4. Which means 5 laps to go on the board here. The 17 is loose. He almost lost it. 17 in the wall. 5 laps to go. We stay green. 17 still has an issue. He's loose. That's Ethan Urquhart. He's having an issue here. Coming to 4 laps to go. Urquhart up top having an issue. 4 laps to go this time by. Mains still holding onto his lead, coming to 3 laps to go at the line, but we have McCullough and Cookie now trying to make them move now too. That's the Kenneth McCullough, not Joshua McCullough. We also can't count out Ward. Kenneth McCullough. Green. Anybody can still win this. Coming to 2 laps to go here at Atlanta. And they're wrecking Ward around. Caution's out. We will have another restart. That wasn't Ward. Got the car mixed up. But we will have another restart. No, the 13 went around. That was 13 of Christopher Carter. You went around, put us in our most recent caution. No one else is collected. Who else do we want to talk to? Hello, Vickery. Mark in the booth. You got a copy? So, how does this car kind of handle this track combo here? What's your plans on this final race, on this first green-white checkered attempt that we have here? Well, good luck in this final race, as it looks like you guys are now getting the one to go signal by Barney. No, it's Tyler Vickery for you in the 24. Juan Team has been given 4th caution of the night, which means we are also in the great old overtime. Huh. You guys are gonna kill me. I was in those driver interviews and you guys didn't hear him at all because I accidentally had the audio muted. It was just me and I forgot to turn it on. Good thing I noticed that for the driver interview before. Yeah, Lisa, I just realized that myself as I was solo and wasn't paying attention either. Don't worry, I'll have it fixed for when it comes to the driver post-race interviews. It is McCullough, Maines, Crook, Green, Ward, your top 5 on this final, on this restart here. We're back. We're green. Final 5 minutes. Send it back down to the green. Maines, McCullough, Cook, Green, Ward. We're back green. Maines pulls out to an early lead. Yet again. But we can't count McCullough, Cook, Green, Ward, or anybody yet. As anybody can still win this race. Good blocking, good blocking. They're getting aggressive here. They're getting dicey, they're getting aggressive. Going to the white flag. We're gonna have another caution flag. We're gonna have the white flag. We're about to find out. Had a 4 into the quad oval. Maines and Cook see the white flag. Next flag ends the race here at Hotlanta. And they're wrecking behind them. Cook, Maines, Green, who's gonna win it? The McCullough boys, who's gonna take it at the line? Maines. Not a 4 into the quad oval. And Maines wins it at the line. Incredible. As they reckon behind him. Maines, your race winner. Here's your race results. Not for some reason they're not showing the official results just yet. Here's your race results presented by W Energy. Garrett Maines, he wins it. Corey Cook and Austin Green come 2nd and 3rd. McCullough Jr., Kenneth McCullough Jr. and Joshua McCullough come out 4th and 5th. John Ward, runs out your top 6. Pound Smith, David Sheets, Richard Elliott, Tyler Vickery runs out your top 10. Let's see who finishes on screen. Well, guys, it is time to talk to your race winner, your top 3. Let's go and talk to Austin Green. Austin Green, Michael in the booth again.
Yeah, hey, what's up?
Congratulations on coming in 3rd. How many overtimes do you think this was going to take?
I thought it was going to take at least 2 of them, maybe 3, so I definitely wasn't expecting to do it in 1 there.
Indeed, there. Now, when it came to that final caution, were you thinking pit, or what was your thoughts coming on that first overtime restart?
Yeah, definitely wasn't thinking about pitting only because I didn't have any tires left. I was more worried about what was going to happen if anybody else had tires or was going to pit, but it didn't seem like really anybody did. I thought I heard maybe that Ward, the 92, was on fresh tires, but I think he got caught up in an incident out back. So I tried to get everything I could there on the last 2 laps with what I had. It was a fun battle between Ken there. I was trying not to get into anybody and was hoping for a run. And if I had one more lap, maybe it would have got it more interesting, but we'll take it.
Now, from a broadcaster standpoint, what were your thoughts on going on this race?
I mean, overall, it was really good. I've never had a chance to actually broadcast this combination here, so I guess to drive it first might be good if I ever need it in the future. It's definitely something that I don't think anybody really kind of thinks about running, and it was a lot different than I expected it to be. I thought I was going to wreck probably 5 different times, but I think this was, if we didn't get that late caution or a couple of the cautions, arguably one of the cleaner races of the season.
I can agree with that, because when you think 87s, you think one person, senior, am I right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't think New Atlanta. No, Austin,
No, definitely don't.
go ahead and give you shout-outs, man.
Well, I got a shout out. Thank you for doing the broadcast, Michael. Certainly appreciate it. Thanks to the teammates tonight, Jeff Merck, Chris Carter. Good race for everybody that was in the field. Appreciate everybody showing up. Thanks to Ken and McCullough Motorsports for being great teammates and putting this on. And I think that's it.
Well, you're welcome for putting it on, as I tried my best, as I was not feeling good this whole time.
Well, thanks for doing it.
Well, Austin Green Race fans, coming in your third place finisher. Now, you're coming in second. Your second place finisher, Corey Cookie. Or Cook, however you want to say it. Corey Cook, Michael in the booth, you got a copy?
I sure do. How's it going?
Good. Now, can you tell me how you pronounce that name real quick before I think I might have said it a couple times wrong on the broadcast.
It's Cook. It's Cook. Corey Cook.
Thanks for letting me know. I think I said it wrong a few times.
It's all good.
What was your thoughts on this race, and what was your plans on it with this car track combo?
Well, I didn't know what to expect with this because I don't think I've seen anyone run these 87s on the new Atlanta, but I'm happy to say that it was a pretty good setup, honestly. It could have been a little looser. I think it would have been give it a little bit more racing, but a pretty good setup to come from another track.
Indeed, there. What were your final thoughts on this? On that first GWC? Were you thinking there'd be more, or would you think this might be the only one?
You can never count on there being another one. Usually, most green white checkers I've been a part of has always just been one, and we've been able to wrap it up. But I was prepared if we had to do any more. I had plenty of fuel, but thankfully we were able to put in a good solid finish, and me and Garrett were able to race it out.
Indeed, there. Now, when you think, now I gotta ask, when you see 87s, what's the one name that comes to your mind when you see 87s with the track combo?
What do you mean by like the names or whatever?
Like NASCAR names. What's the big NASCAR names that come to your mind with the 87s and with the track combo?
Oh, that would be Dale Earnhardt, Cale Yarborough, Darrell Waltrip. These are guys Bobby Allison. These are guys who made their names with these cars, and they are such a fun car to drive. I really wish the cars of today drove like these did. It's very driver oriented.
Indeed, there. Go ahead and give your shoutouts, man.
I want to thank you to you for putting on the show. I know it was a last minute call for you. Our original broadcaster got called out for some reason. I don't know the reason, but thank you for stepping up. Thank you to your audience for showing up, and thank you to Kevin for putting on the show, or getting the show set up, and thank you to all the drivers who came out.
Indeed, there. Corey Cook, your second place finisher. Ladies and gentlemen, your race winner, Garrett Maines. Here it remains, Michael in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
What a finish. I believe you led, what, every single lap tonight, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't even feel like I was the guy to beat, to be honest with you. I think Talon had me covered. I mean, once he got out front, I was close enough to like keep a fight with him, but I tried the undercut, and I hadn't even turned any practice laps when we got in here. So like my quali pace was my hot lap pace, and like I knew how to save tires. I just didn't actually know the line around here, and I didn't want to like try to learn it on the fly because it was kind of hard to like judge what was good and what wasn't based on everyone else, since everybody seemed to be doing all sorts of different things. I don't know. It's kind of difficult to to adapt to this car sometimes, especially at a track like this where the setup wasn't really intended for the track. I mean, this is the old Atlanta setup for new Atlanta where we're doing like 20 miles per hour faster. So it was an interesting night, I'll tell you that. But I was there at the end in the right position to have a chance. Caution, I don't think really hurt me, that's for sure. And I survived a few bumps into the corner. Just stayed out of trouble tonight, thankfully.
So when it came down to the final stop before we went to green, white, checkered, what were you thinking for pit strategy for the money stop?
Well, that last stop, I mean, I knew all of us were going to be down to our last set. That there wasn't a whole lot of like strategy involved other than I wanted to see how long we could stretch it. I did not want to be the first down pit road. I wanted to see how long can we get away with going before everybody else comes to pit road. And once our hands started to get forced by other people, I wanted to be the one to come down first because I did think that was going to be best case scenario for me, which it was. Even though it probably wouldn't have yielded me the win, I really had to keep in mind I'm not racing him. I'm racing everyone else that runs the series on a weekly basis for the lock-in. Honestly, I'm willing to sacrifice a $20 difference to at least lock into the playoffs. So, it came down to that kind of strategy, and it did work out. Like I was in the right place at the right time to benefit from that caution. I survived the the big runs coming down the backstretch and the shove that definitely could have ended our race, but yeah, just it all worked out, thankfully.
Now I gotta ask you, getting a late in a run, how long were you willing to run on one set of tires on this car track combo?
Until I ran out of gas. That last stop, we only needed 3 or 4 gallons, so it was kind of difficult to make the decision ahead of time. You kind of just had to play it by ear and see when other people pit, and it was pretty much go as long as you could without having somebody else undercut you. You didn't want to get caught out by somebody 5 seconds ahead of you when you come out of the pits, because I mean 20 laps is not a whole lot of time to catch somebody on an undercut, especially if you're racing somebody else and not really keeping in mind the other people around you. So I had to balance that, and I felt like we were in the right position for that. That wasn't going to be a concern. It was just me and Talon really battling it out, and like I said, I think he had it covered. I mean, I think he was the class of the field. There were times where I shined and was able to get to the lead, but I think it was a little bit of both of us playing the tire saving game. And I have not raced with him before. I suspect he comes from some sort of I feel like he's run some 87s. I'm not even going to say he comes from an 87 background because he is clearly very good at this, but like I felt like he had a little bit more knowledge on the strategies and like how to get around this place. So I was trying to just take away what I could from his strategies early in the race and set myself up to have a chance at the end.
Indeed there. Go ahead and give you shout-outs, man.
Yeah, I got to give a huge thank you to Scott at MCU Body, the guys at Linux. Also, a huge shout out to the guys at Ryko for all their support this season. We've had great cars every week, and hopefully we'll get to show that tomorrow night and again on Tuesday for the Coke race. And also, speaking of the Coke series, got to thank FGR, Excel, and Left Court Brothers for their support.
Well, congratulations on your Coke series, man. Good luck to you when you come to the playoffs. Congratulations on coming in first place.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Your first place winner, Garrett Maines. Well, pretty guys, that's pretty much going to do it for us up in the booth. I'm Michael Bollinger. How do you say? Thanks for watching from Atlanta Motor Speedway. We'll see you guys in the next one. W.GG code VBR24 and check out 10% off your order. I'm Michael Bollinger from all of us at the VBR Racing Network, saying good night from Hotlanta. And we'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.